Installing solar or any renewable product is a big decision, one that can impact your home for decades to come. Do it wisely, you could save thousands. Do it wrong, and it's a hard choice to take back. Hello, my name is Josh and today I'm with Craig. Hello. And in today's video, we're going to discuss the things you should look out for when you're picking an installer. So we understand that we are talking about picking the right installer as an installer ourselves. We're doing this in a non-biased way. We're just wanting to advise you all on the other end of the screen, what you should look out for your preferences. Even if you prefer another installer to us, just make sure you keep an eye out all these things that we're going to mention within the video. Is that right?
That's right.
So let's talk about, first of all, accreditations. I think that's a good starting point. What are the accreditations? We see people have on the website, social media like ourselves, but they're not just a badge, are they? What do they mean to somebody?
So an accreditation, you're making sure that your company and your installation teams, your office staff, they're all working to the highest industry standards, whether that's the roofers, the electricians, the admin staff, how everything's kept on a CRM within the office. Now, there's a lot of accreditations that you can get in the renewable energy market. You don't have to have them all. You've got the NIC, EIC and NAPIT, who you only need one or the other. You don't have to have both. At least the installer that you're looking at using has one of those. You've got the Renewable Energy Consumer Code, you've got the Electric Vehicle Consumer Code for electric vehicle charging points. Then you've got the MCS, the Micro Generation Certification Scheme, who are pretty much the regulator of the renewable energy sector. And then you've got trading standards, but just company trading accreditations like the TSI, the Trading Standards Institute. So there's a lot of things to look at. You've got manufacturers accreditations, expert installers of certain products. No, they're not just badges, but the more badges a company's got, it shows the amount of investment and time that they put into ensuring that they're a quality company.
And you mentioned about the installer one, so should you really look out for that, especially if an installer is maybe suggesting you may sue a hand tube battery, making sure that that company has that badge.
That's it. So any accredited company can pretty much purchase any manufacturer battery out there, more or less. Or for example, just because you or your company can purchase and install a battery doesn't mean that they've been through the training with the actual manufacturer. So that's where you want to look at manufacturer's stamps on the installer that you're using. If you're looking at installing a Tesla battery, you want to ensure that the company fitting it is Tesla certified and they've got that stamp.
With us, we've now got the hand-shoe recognised installer. And what does that mean for us here at Blue Ape Renewables, for that particular case?
So again, even without that, an installer can purchase hand-shoe batteries from a supplier and go and fit them. But if they've not got that stamp as hand-shoe recognised, it means that their installers haven't been through the actual hand-shoe training at the hand-shoe head office, or had the hand-shoe installation team come to their head office to teach their installers how to fit it. So that's the difference. They've been to that specific product's training and they've been shown how that exact and specific product should be installed. So again, we've got the hand-shoe recognised, with Tesla certified, Fox Elite installers. Then you've seen things like a trusted partner of Octopus Energy, members of the Confederation of Roofing Contractors. You've got insurance-backed warranties with the IWA, the Independent Warranty Association.
And you mentioned about the Octopus Energy. What sets that apart from everything else? We're not the only Octopus Energy trusted partner. There are many other companies out there. What does that signal to companies? Because obviously that's not an installer, it's not a manufacturer. It's
huge, really, because Octopus are now pretty much the biggest energy provider in the market,
especially for leading renewable energy as well.
Yeah, exactly. They're at the forefront of the renewable sector for years now. They've kind of always been one step ahead of the game with EV charging tariffs and things like that. And to get the trusted partner certification with Octopus, they're picky on who they choose. So they audit the company, they look into your practices, exactly what you do. There's interview processes you've got to go through, they look into the company. So it's just massive, and it just states that, I don't want to say it's fact, but pretty much the biggest energy provider on the market are happy for us to use their logos, their likeness, say that we're a trusted partner with them, give those a referral link to pass on to clients that want to switch over to them.
In addition to the accreditations, I think people should also look out for how transparent a company is in different ways. The online presence, what they're putting out online. What should as a consumer, what should you look out for?
Obviously, a company that's willing and happy to put installation videos online just shows that they're confident in the work that they carry out, that it's there to show the highest industry standards. Because you know what it's like in this day and age with social media and whatnot, if you put something out there, it's there for everyone to judge, everybody to pick at. So any companies that are putting their installation videos online must be at least confident and comfortable that they're doing the job right. People are going to hide what they do and aren't willing to put it out there for people to see. It kind of shows they might be trying to hide something. Now, I'm not saying that they are doing, but you know, it is a little bit of a red flag.
So by a company having an online presence, it's, you know, it's them standing behind their work, and then could you see them as more trustworthy?
I mean, it's all individual's preference, isn't it? But you know, it's like if I was to call someone, I'm just the voice on the end of the phone at the end of the day. If I've got no picture of me in my email signature, they can't find any videos of me online. I've got no LinkedIn profile. There's no evidence of me being the person that I am on the end of the phone. You just want to reassure people, you know, I'm Craig at Blue Ape Renewables. Here's my LinkedIn profile. You can see a picture of me in my email footer. Go onto the Blue Ape Renewables YouTube channel. There's videos of me presenting installations, carrying out heat loss surveys. Just trying to let you know that I'm always on the end of the phone.
So in addition to transparency on installations, I think it's also important they should be transparent on their educational side. You know, the customer's got questions about, should I pick this product, or if they want something, you may think, oh, this may be better, not maybe necessarily, it may be cheaper than what it is.
Informative product videos, what's the difference between these 3 batteries, why should I go for this one over this one? So you want to make sure you're doing your due diligence. And a lot of people say to me on the phone, oh, I am getting other quotes, and I say it's completely fine. You don't want to jump in head first, because again, it's not cheap. You only get one chance to get it right, so you want to make sure you're doing everything that you can, getting all the information that you can, dealing with as many reputable people as you can.
So it's just not about presenting a price, it's presenting something that suits that person's needs, their energy needs, their wants and their wishes as well.
That's it. There's no one size fits all when it comes to this. And, you know, and I never like to down talk anyone or any other company, but what you tend to find, especially at this time of year, obviously the sun's up, solar demand goes through the roof because everybody's looking up at the sun thinking, oh, I could be generating free electricity. All I can do is present clients with the honest and transparent information of, this is how many panels you can get, this is how much it's going to generate, this is what it's going to save from the information that you provide me over the telephone from your bill. There's your system, there's your figures, there's your price, there's your return time on investment, there's your products, there's your warranties and guarantees. Here's our Trustpilot link, here's our YouTube channel. Have a look over it, compare it with the other companies and other quotes, and then it's up to you what you do with it. It sells itself really. I mean, not for everyone, because if people are very small users of electricity, payback times are longer than people who use a lot. I had a gentleman on the phone today and said, oh, I spoke with, and he said, I told them, for lack of a better term, where to go straight off the bat, because they said, if you buy it today, we can do it at this price, or tomorrow it goes up by. And it's just now you just want, I wouldn't trust someone like that at the end of the phone. Why is it this price today? Well, then it's going up £500 to £1,000 tomorrow. No, again, I've been in this industry 16 years. I'm not saying I expected it 16 years ago, but a lot of people traded like that 16 years ago. And it's just madness to hear that some people still do it now and think that that's the way to go. And
so hopefully you found this video useful, informative. All the things we've mentioned in this video is stuff we do have here. We have the accreditations, we have the online presence, we have the expert design team. If you're looking at other installers, which as Craig said, it's perfectly reasonable to look at lots of different quotes and not to dive in, it is important to look out for all these things, you know, and don't be afraid to ask questions. So if you have found this video, please do give it a like. If you have any questions for Craig and the team or anybody else here at Blue Ape Renewables, pop them in the comments below, or you can book a consultation, or you can call us on the telephone number just below as well. Again, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe while you're liking the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.